Hi, this is Beth Jones at bethjones.net, and today we're going to be talking about low content books that you can publish on Amazon. And I got a lot of my content today from an article that is called Three Simple Steps to Publish Your First Low Content Book in Just 4 Hours. And this is by Alexa US. And so low content books are a great way that you can publish on Amazon KDP without having to write a novel. So I recently ordered a book and I love this book. I love this cover. It's called God Take Action, Visual Interpretations for Prayer by Janice Cox. Absolutely beautiful. So I would say she has a little bit more than the typical low content books, but you can see there, I love that picture of the lion. You can see she doesn't have a whole bunch of writing in it, just little paragraphs. One is a prayer and one is a prayer fat. And she has people at the bottom that you can pray for, victims of abuse. And this is about helping those who are in sexual trafficking. So I absolutely love it. Great book. Great job, Jan. Can't wait to dive into it. But a lot of times with a low content book, they have, for example, line journals. And it doesn't look like this on the end, but this I'm just showing you like with the lines. And you can get templates for these. You can also create them on Canva. So they are paperback books. They're not hardback and they're not Kindle, that contain little to no text or images. And it provides a reader with a guided content like journals, recipe books, planners, Bible study, even a little Bible study. And it requires less than a few hours to create, and it can help you make income on KDP. Sorry, my phone was dinging. So I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to. I'm interested in doing it. They are very hot right now on Amazon. Right now, I am working on uh, the Vella Episodic Short Stories. I started my first one. It is called She Won, and I love the picture of the beautiful older woman that I got for the cover. I'll link that below to She Won, my first Vella short story. I'm working this week on doing the second episode. But these low content bits are great. And I'm getting this again from the content from Alexa writing it. She says you can make it in less than a day, just a couple of hours. You don't need a website, you don't need an email list, you don't need complicated software, don't need to write much or even at all if you want to just put images in it like a coloring book. Coloring books are very big right now also. They've been for a couple of years. You don't need to invest a lot of dollars up front, but if you do outsource, for example, the cover, the graphic design, it's usually not that much. You don't need paid advertising. This can provide you passive income after publishing, and we all love that, don't we? They call it money while you sleep. Don't need an inventory because this is print on demand. You can order one or two at a time, 10, however many you need. So the three tips she gives is to do niche research, sorry. Number two is to create the design, the inner template or the manuscript. And number three is to publish it on Amazon. So her first suggestion for the niche research is some people call it niche, but you make a list of keywords and you find out what real Amazon customers are typing into the search bar. For example, this morning I was typing into the keyword search bar at Amazon Sweet 16 birthday gifts because our granddaughter Violet is about to turn 16. Can't believe it. And it listed all the gifts and other keywords that are associated with that. One example this lady gave is you went to type into the search bar for a kitten journal. Say you want to make a journal that has kittens on the cover, kittens in the inside the journal. So she gave the examples of keywords for kitten journal, kitten line journal, Siamese cat journal, kitten diary. You could put tabby cat journal, whatever. And she says, try to write 15 to 20 keywords. And then she asks these questions. Ask yourself these questions. Are people actively searching for this? Are they looking for this? Are people even interested in this? If so, it's a viable market. Now, when you're on Amazon and you see that drop down menu as you're typing into the search tool, it will show you. And if it's not on there at all, if people are not searching for it, cross out that keyword, just cross it out. And then a bonus you can do is jot down the other keywords that do appear associated with your kitten journal. Number 2, are similar books out there? Do they exist? If people are searching, but there is no book, if it shows up in that search bar, but there's no book related to that, then you have a gold mine book, she says. Number 3, are people buying similar books? If people are selling these books, similar books, you can sell yours too. And number 4, can you beat the competition? And she said, think of a unique twist. For example, for a kitten journal, you have your journal and maybe you've got kitten pictures inside, but you want on the cover a picture of a cat or a kitten, like a lot of people do for their kitten journals, but you don't want a photo like everybody has, like a real picture, a real photo of a kitten. Instead, you want an illustration, like a cute cartoon on your cover. For the book creation, she says you need 2 PDF files. One is for the inner template, your manuscript, and one is for the cover. And she said for the cover, you can use Canva, you can use PowerPoint, or you can hire a graphic designer, which is what I recommend. I recommend getting a professional to design your cover. The photo, the illustration, the image must be license free. For example, Pexel, Pixabay, or Unsplash. I use iStock for almost all my books, so I would probably get mine off of iStock. But I use Unsplash a lot for my blog pics. Now, the inner template, she linked to an inner template, a journal template, and I'm going to try that when I create mine, but you also can create one on Canva. Okay, so let's get into the more technical details. Hope you can see me okay. I forgot to turn on my ring light. That's better, more light. Okay, for the Amazon KDP account, you have to have created that first. And then go to bookshelf, paperback, create new title. And you're wanting the 6x9, 100-page line journal for the template that she suggests. For keywords, you can use those you didn't already use in your titles. It has a place for your keywords, I believe 7. ISBN. Now she says you can use Amazon's free ISBN. When you're creating a Kindle ebook on Amazon, they provide what is called an AISN. When you do a print book, you can either buy ISBN or use Amazon's free one. I suggest buying yours, and Bowker has ISBNs. Not all my books have ISBNs, by the way. My Kindle ebooks don't have one at all, or maybe 1 or 2 do. I've written 25 books, it's hard to remember. So, but I don't recommend getting Amazon's ISBN. The ISBN is it says this is your book. So I recommend buying your ISBN through Bowker if you're going to do that. They also have a bulk sale where they sell like 10 or more at a discount. Okay, and for print options, interior and paper types, she says black and white interior with white paper. The cream paper is usually for novels. For your print options, 6x9 if you use a template, she suggests. Your print options, the bleeding, you want no bleed on that. And these are just for print books. With a Kindle ebook, you don't have to do this. But for this example, we're doing a print physical book. And your print options, you can make your cover finish either glossy or matte. Now, this one of Janice's is glossy, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the line cover. I love the art, the illustration. I love the eyes. It is glossy, and it feels glossy. It feels so good. I usually get glossy covers. Not all my books have a glossy cover, but most of them do if I do them in print, and it feels so good. I think it looks beautiful with glossy. Your preference may be matte, where it's not glossy. and then finish your manuscript. You upload your manuscript to Amazon KDP, and they have a book previewer where you can do a digital proof. You can check it online to make sure there's no mistakes, the cover looks the way you want, and it's just a great way to do a final edit. Now, you want to make sure you've edited this manuscript before you ever upload it to Amazon. You want to do multiple edits or hire an editor. I do my own editing. I do multiple edits on Word with the editing tool on there. And then I also print my manuscript out before I upload it to Amazon and do a final print edit. But this allows you to do a digital proof of your manuscript. Save and continue. You're going to want all territories worldwide. The primary marketplace would be the United States if you live here. Expanded distribution, she says to check, because that will allow you to get it into bookstores and other places. And then read the terms and conditions and check that. And then you hit publish, and it's so exciting. It never gets old. I've written 25 books, like I said, and I've got a few in-print copies. Most of mine are Kindle ebooks, but regardless, it never gets old. It never gets dull. It's always so exciting to see your name on the cover of that Kindle ebook or that print book. And there's nothing like actually holding the book in your hands and having that book baby in your hands. I liken it to having a baby. It's like a pregnancy and it's like a birth. And, pregnancy can be hard. It can make you tired. You gain extra weight. It can affect your health. You just want to sleep all the time. Sometimes you throw up. So it's a hard process developing that baby inside of you. But when the baby comes, you are just filled with joy and happiness. And it's the same thing with our book babies. Be sure to check out Janice's book on Amazon. It's really good. I can't wait to get into it. But there you go. That is low content books for KDP Amazon. I'm going to try it myself. But like I said, right now I'm working on my Vella short story and I'm excited about that. You can check out that too. It's called Vella on Amazon. And I even did a video on that as well. So I hope this encouraged you today. Be blessed and have a beautiful day. It is a beautiful spring day here in Missouri. I've got my flowers planted in my yard. I'm very happy about that. I can look at them from our sunroom with my cat Natalia in the morning having my hot creamy coffee. And sometimes during the day I go out there with a cold drink and it's just so pretty and peaceful. So I hope you're enjoying the sunny weather. Get out in the sun, drink your water, get your body moving, and connect with family and friends, and have a blessed and beautiful day. And let's give Jesus all the praise, all the glory. I will talk to you later. This is Beth at BethJones.net. You can check out my Amazon books, my 25 Amazon books at amazon.com/author/Beth M. Jones. I will see you later.